What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be diving into a Selesnya tokens deck. This is kind of a deck that I've been kind of keeping my eye on. It's overall a pretty decent meta deck. I wouldn't say it's a top meta deck, but I would say it's probably somewhere in like the B or C tier meta decks. And the idea here is they're just trying to create a bunch of tokens out on the battlefield and just kind of overwhelm our opponent by getting as wide as possible, as quickly as possible. And the overall, it's playing a couple cards you may have seen before in these token style decks. Things like Felidar Retreat, giving our tokens +1/+1. And giving them vigilance. You got the skewed swarms because we were trying to, get a little bit wide with those landfall triggers. We create these 1/1 tokens. Eventually, they become skewed swarm tokens, and then essentially we just double our skewed swarm tokens. And the idea here is we're trying to just ramp up as quickly as possible to get as big a damage against our opponent. Overall, pretty interesting style deck. I kind of can't wait to jump into it. But kind of going through the deck list real quick. You got the Fearless Legend. It's a 2-mana 1/1 bird, or Griffin, I should say. It enters the battlefield. Whenever land enters the battlefield under control, you get to put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it gains flying. So it's not a permanent flyer, but it can be a flyer in the early game, which is definitely very good. Urban Sequence, for that little bit of ramp, also creates a token out of it with a little bit of that ramp. When it enters the battlefield, it gets a +1/+1 counter for each other land that has entered the battlefield under a turn. In the early game, it's really going to come out as maybe a 2/2, but in the late game, if we can kind of get a couple lands out in one fell swoop, you maybe come out as like a 3/3 or 4/4. Lotus Cobra for that little bit of ramp, always good to play your spells earlier. Again, that one additional land every time a land enters the battlefield. We do play Evolve and Wilds, so we possibly trigger this multiple times with just one Evolve and Wilds play. We have Kadama of the West Tree, a 3-mana 3/3 with reach, and modified creatures we control have trample. So given all our tokens that may get +1/+1 counters from the Felidar Retreat, trample, and then whenever a modified creature we control deals combat damage to a player, we get to search our library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. So overall, the idea here is we're just trying to ramp up and get as much land as possible. Then Skewed Swarm, like I said, 3-mana 1/1 with Landfall, enters the battlefield, initially creates these insect tokens, and then after we get to 6 lands on the battlefield on our side, we then create additional Skewed Swarm tokens, then therefore we'll also, get wider and bigger and get much heavier. Like I said, Fellow Retreat, another card that benefits us and helps modify our creatures, 4-mana enchantment, gives target creature gives creatures we control +1/+1 and vigilance counters, and as well we can create 2/2 white cat beast creature tokens with the first ability. Then you have the Wandering Emperor, a little bit of spot removal here. It is flash Planeswalker that you get to put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It also gains first strike. We can -1 create a 2/2 samurai creature token, or we can also -2 and we can exile target creature, our target tap creature, and we gain 2 life. So definitely a little bit of that removal. You got your Sharn here, Implicable Earth, 4-mana 4/4, and just battlefield we get to search our library for a forest and a plains. We get to reveal them, put them in our hand, and players can't pay life and or sacrifice non-land permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. So this kind of helps us with like casualty and other sacrifice style decks that are out there. So overall, pretty strong card there. You have Ow, Dawn of the Sky, the 5-mana 5/4, Flying Vigilance. When it dies, we get to choose one. We can look at top 7 of our library, put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 4 or less among them onto the battlefield. You get to put the rest on the bottom of our library in a random order, or we get to put a +2. We get to put 2 +1/+1 counters in each permanent we control that is a creature and or a vehicle. So either way, we can pump our team, or we can get more things out onto the battlefield with its first ability. Then we have Storm of the Festival, just a very strong card here. Because we are producing all the lands, we could probably flash it back. It's a 6-mana sorcery. You get to look at the top 5 cards of our library. You get to put 2 permanent cards with mana value 5 or less among them onto the battlefield, and we get to put the rest in on the bottom of our library in a random order, and then flash it back for 10 and do it all over again. So overall, pretty interesting deck. And then the mana base real quick. We have some Cave of the Frost Dragon. We have a Naganjo. We have 6 of the Plains. We have 1 of the Baseu, 6 of the Forest, 1 of the Lair, 4 of the Overgrown Farmlands, 2 Crawling Barrens, and 4 Evolving Wilds. So wrapping out the deck, overall seems pretty land focused. We do play 26 lands. There's a possibility you could always splash in additional lands. Maybe want to go to 28 if you feel like you're not drawing them enough. But I think we do have a good enough strategy that we can possibly get some wins out of it. Let's just dive into some games and kind of see how we do. Literally, Wandering Emperor is like a card glued to our hand. I guess we keep some sort of Rakdos. This should be fun. Also, for a deck that runs a lot of, sure. A deck that runs a lot of lands. We don't draw a lot of lands. If they kill it, they kill it. We'll get a Plains. I mean, if they attack in, maybe we can get rid of their Tenacious Underdog, because that's probably a creature they'd want to make sure they can reoccur multiple times. Yeah. So they are a sacrifice deck, so your Sharn would be like clutch here. Yep. I pass. I wait until to see what they do. Maybe they attack first. I mean, I could have gained a life on our turn. The problem is if they have spot removal, that's actually really big for them. Are they going to sack here? They are. Interesting. I mean, they can get rid of their Harvester, I guess. Wow, they are just digging, I guess? I don't know what they're looking for. Like, I don't know what the card is that they're looking for. Maybe Anvil is my best bet. Painter. Interesting. That's a card I haven't seen a lot of. So I'm thinking this is like a Rakdos Anvil deck. We'll get rid of that. If they want to spot removal it, it's fine. I mean, we have multiple. Put a +1/+1 counter on this bad boy. They don't block. Wandering Emperor dies. Yeah, we attack. Get first strike. If they take it, they take it. Sure. Interesting block there, because it had first strike. So I don't know why they would... I mean, I probably could have gotten also rid of... Okay. We're definitely in a good spot here. I actually feel very good about our position. A lot of mirror breakers. Fine. They really can't attack into the Wandering Emperor very good. Lotus Cobra. What does Lotus Cobra do? Lotus Cobra, tap. Play Evolve and Wilds. Get a green. Can't I just... Yeah, I can storm the festival. Are they gonna block? They still have first strike. That's fine. Gonna land into the battlefield. I possibly could have played Lotus Cobra. Wow. That's not great. Yeah, we'll get these guys. Those will be fine. That was not the Storm of the Festival I was hoping for. Are they gonna discard? Getting rid of lands. Okay, they got a lot of lands, so they got land flooded. Okay, so that means they got one good card. I mean, I may let Wandering Emperor die here. I'm not really worried about it. Sure. So they are an Anvil deck. It is confirmed Anvil deck. Are they gonna sacrifice it? Okay. They can get a creature card back from their graveyard. Okay, so interesting. Are they going to play it as a land? They are. Is there an Ob Nixilis in our future? Can I play another? Oh, I think next turn I can play another. Sure. Sure. I will take it. What do we got? They really can't meat hook here. I mean, they can. Get rid of 2 of our things. But it's not good on them because it wipes their whole board out. Okay, so they play an Ob. Fine. Devil. I'll take 2. I'm still at pretty high life. Ooh. Ooh. That's big. You know what? I could have played it. Vertigo here. If they combo block here, okay. So they keep 1. Yeah, you say go. And we got rid of the token because that means they can't really play it. They can't get a 3rd Ob Nixilis by playing another one. Sure. A lot of mirror breakers. Are they an Anvil deck, though? I feel like they play Anvil cards, but I haven't seen an Anvil yet. I will decline. They're not really in a position to attack, though. They could die. Yep. Sacrifice and drawing a card. Wait, they play that land? Interesting. My turn. Alright. So let's crack Evolve and Wilds. Let's get that going. Let's get a green. Let's get some more. Let's get a green. Let's storm the festival. Let's get a white and a white and a white and a white. Can I one-shot him here? We'll get a white mana. Come on. Oh, 15? Awesome. I didn't really know I was going to go off there. Nice. Interesting. So we need a land. Our creatures are rather large. All right, Epicure, nice. If we get a land, we're good. Oh, there it is. Thought they were an anvil deck the whole time. There's the anvil. Sure. They're at 4. I think I take the 2. I would probably do Epicures here. Though, so the only interesting part here with Epicures, right? They produce additional blood tokens. I don't think he gets in for lethal, though. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring me down to 1. Has no cards in hand. That would look fine. Oh. It's fine. Rip. Yes. All right. Pretty good. Opponent goes first. Hand's okay. Still have yet to play him. I think this is a hand we're going to keep. I'm going to try to see if I can play out before I die. Feel like there's a good chance we're playing Angels. Just going to throw it out there. No, we're playing some sort of crazy Planeswalker deck. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. We'll get a Plains. Sure. I'm not really sure what's happening right now. They're going to take their Planeswalkers and start attacking. Yeah, go for it. If that's what you're using your removal on, I am happy with that. Are they playing? They're playing Esper. Okay. Sure. Draw a card, discard a card. What are we doing here? Ninja. And then it phases. Let's activate. Let's get a green. Sure. 2, 4, 5. I could ow. Let's get a white. I'm actually just gonna play this. Might as well be as aggressive as possible. We'll put a +1/+1 on this bad boy. And we'll swing for 1. Or we'll swing for 4, trample. And we have some pretty decent defenses here, and we get our little bit of our mana ramp. Green. But it leaves. It's unfortunate that that triggers during combat. We can't use the mana. Sure. We're equipping a Planeswalker, I guess. I don't know why. What Kai is this? I have no idea what's happening. White. Well, modify? I don't really know what's happening. Okay. I mean, this is the first time I've seen a deck that, I think I'll save the card. This is a deck that I feel like I've first seen someone actually play the equipment for Planeswalkers. Sure. Sure. I guess they don't want to attack with their Kato because whatchamacallit, it will tap an untapped target artifact or creature you control, add mana. Okay, they're doing weird things. I'm scared. Awesome. They're tapped out. 3, 5, 6. Swing. Land. All right, there, 4. It's going well. Tap a mana. Kaya. We're equipping a Planeswalker, and I don't know what we're doing here. Good game. And +1/+1 to be safe. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, this is a hand. We'll keep. Sure. If I get an untapped land, this hand's actually pretty good. I thought I clicked green. Please untap land. It's almost a coin flip, and we lost a couple coin flips already. Okay. We're playing something Obscura colors. So Esper colors, I should say. Or they just play this as if it's like a draft deck in Constructed, but it seems a little weird. Oh my goodness. We got our land. Next turn could be big if they can't kill our Lotus Cobra. Crap. Alright, so what you're saying is we have to get bigger than our opponent, quicker than our opponent. Alright. Got our lands. We'll swing in. See if they block. They don't want me playing some big spells too quickly, you know? It is a possibility with this deck that we could possibly turn 5, we could ow. Fine. I'll take 2. I get to play my ow, which is actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, it's free 2 points of damage. Can't do anything about it. I don't know why I played my land first. I probably should have waited. I mean, that shuts off their sky at the moment until they get some bigger things. And if they do kill it, as long as they don't exile it, if they do kill it, we're in a good spot. Sure. Swing for damage. Wandering Emperor could be clutch here too. They only get in for 3, which is not a big deal. You just play the other one. It doesn't like gain haste or anything. I don't know what they're concerned about. It is interesting on our opponent though, right? That they're if I Skewed Swarm, do I get enough? If I Skewed Swarm, I play a land. Or play Evolve in Wilds. That's 2 mana. Sack Evolve in Wilds. It's not enough mana. So I think it's just an overgrown farmland and another owl. I'll attack him for 4 again. Keep him off their 27 life if they want to do that. If they trade... I personally would have kept the Angels out and overwhelmed me in the sky because I only have 1 blocker in the sky. But, I mean, I guess... Okay, they got their black mana, which I'm assuming is what they were waiting for. Sure. You can't attack from this position. Alright, they got a Stormheim Unleashed. You don't attack because your creature would die. Alright, so we Skewed Swarm. We play our land. We produce a green. We crack our land. We get a green. I'm 2 mana short, so I'll just make this as a white and keep our mana open. And we'll play our bird. We'll attack. I mean, it's a 5/4. If they block and kill it, we get the benefit of it. If they don't, we get the benefit of it. We have lands, so I mean, we can get pretty big pretty quickly. Indestructible is fine. Not sure why they went ahead and sacked it instead of... Sure. You want to attack? I can still exile that. Interesting play by our opponent. They probably should have double attacked, I feel like. Let's Storm. And we'll put +1/+1 counter here. We'll do this there. Sure. Now let's see if they remember this has reach. Hopefully they give their angel here first strike. because that has reach. First strike. First strike. Give it first strike. It's not a hard choice. It's the easiest choice here. That is not the right choice, opponent. Do you want to block? Get a land. Fill the board back up. Sure. That's fine. Very interesting card to see in a constructed deck. Seems more limited to me, but that's just my opinion. Vigilance. Personally, I would take out the Wandering Emperor, but you can attack my face if you want. All right, so we untap. Wait, am I short of mana? I'm short of mana. Well, that's unfortunate. And that's unfortunate. I thought I had 10 mana. I have 9. Sure. Mana would be pretty big here. Probably want to give it like first strike. There you go. Not sure why you gave your guild a lifelink last turn, but you did. No blocks. We'll go to 10. Oh, man. You're definitely not in a good position here. For a deck that has 27 lands in it now, we've lost a lot of coin flips, but Borrowed Time was the card. Wow. I also have no idea why our opponent hasn't finished this off. I guess they're just scared of Wandering Emperor because they just seem to be putting vigilance on everything. I just want to land. I mean, now it's a little late, but if I had to land like last turn, different story. Feels bad. Let's get out of here. We're pretty much lost in the air. Hand's keepable. We got their 4 lands. We can definitely ramp up into what we need to do. Is this clerics or angels? That is the question. I've come to the realization this is definitely a deck that doesn't benefit from going second. Swing for 4. No blocks. We'll say go. Sit back, maybe play an Aganjo if they put all their stuff on the other aspirant, because that's how they probably want to do this, so that they can attack through the fledgling. Yeah. Well, Aganjo here. Now we need to draw our land because we had to play our land. No blocks, I'll take 3. If we draw a land, we'll play it the hard way. No tax. If they tap down... Jeez. Well, we're not in a bad position because we can still wander an Emperor. That's fine. They haven't shown that they're doing much other than playing Luminarch. I don't know why. I guess because we're playing mono white. Sure. We'll play an ow. Ow? Do it. You won't. You will. You realize what ow does, right? You still realize what ow does, right? I don't think they realize what ow does. I feel like that was a oops on their end. I think we get aggressive. Let's make some creatures. It feels like a very loose play on our opponent's part, and they scoop because I think that was a scoop of shame. They didn't realize what ow does. Opponent goes first. Hand's pretty decent for what we got going on here, so if we can get a Lotus Cobra on turn 2 that doesn't die... We'll see what we do based on what our opponent's colors are. What does this do? Oh, they're playing dragons. Green. Izzet dragons. Classic. 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 You can counter it. You can burn it. It's fine. I'll do it. I'll let you do whatever you want to it. We won't do anything to it. Okay. I mean, I feel like that's an interesting way to go about it, but that's just me. One thing we have to fear with this deck is cards like Burn Down the House. Sure. I guess Prismatic Man looks strong there, but personally, it's an okay play. I think it's a loose play. I just want to keep on putting pressure, you know? If I get an ow out, okay. Dragon. Dragon. I'll take 4, go to 16. No blocks. Do they have a follow-up? Does not look like it. That's good for us. We play Birdie. Can we play Birdie? We'll choose second green because we got to start getting our mana for... Or mana for Storm the Festival going. If we get an untapped mana, that'd be pretty big. I'll take 4 again. So Jeskai Dragons? What's in Jeskai that you would play? I mean, I'll wait and see. I'm kind of curious. I know Izzet Dragons is a thing. I'm kind of curious what the white's for. Are we playing some Kamigawa dragons? Can you go? Are we whatchamacallit in here? It's not a hard choice. You know, you do damage places. Yeah. Magma Opus. Sure. I can't click things. Definitely in a tough spot here. I'll block. And they follow it up with... Alright, I'm bored. I don't need you to take control of my turn for me, so I'm just going to bounce to make it easier on you to think. We're on the play. Hand is keepable. It's not a great hand, but it's an okay hand. If we can get another land or two. Playing 27 lands in the deck, I mean, you would assume it'd be easier to get lands, but it's could be impossible sometimes. Our opponent's thinking. All right, I guess they were thinking about if they wanted to play that untapped for a second. All right, so untapped mana off top one time. It's pretty much a coin flip. It's about almost 50-50. Awesome. How do I want to do this? Bird? Bird, land, green, sequence, and we'll get white mana. That's fine. Mana doesn't matter there. I'll pass. So mono white so far. Not really sure. Is it Angels? Wait. Combat. Can you please let me get a land? Thanks. We'll get a green land. I can't do anything with 2 mana. Alright, they're 14. We can block their Righteous Valkyrie. Is it like Angels that plays removal? Sure, you're gonna get rid of my 5/5. That's fine. I wouldn't attack here. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's see what they do here. I don't need you to be plussing your Wandering Emperor. Now, I'll take a hit for this. So if they want to get rid of a Lotus Cobra or something. It's usually what the play is. I don't know why. That's not the play, because you got to remember Kodama's ability. I'm just looking for you to do a bunch of things, and now I'm decently wide. So now you're in a position that you have to like board wipe or do something to kind of take over the board, or I'm just going to get around you with a bunch of small things. Sure. Nice. So they have 2 of them. We attack in. Charge. These are just 1/1s. It's lethal on board at the moment. Sure. Has lifelink, so that's pretty good. 25. If I can get a Felidar Retreat or something. Did I need like a Felidar Retreat and a land? That's fine. Get an Angel. Charn's not bad. So, no attacks. What is this, 4 or 5? It's 5. So I tap it to just... Oh, I have the land on the battlefield. That's fine. I can do it. Let's see what they do. Because I'm not dead. I have blockers. Alright, we're taking damage. We're casting a big spell here. It's fine. This would be like a good position to draw like a Storm the Festival. Personally, I think in their position, you plus and you get... No, why would you would give something else lifelink? Because I think it's almost insurmountable if you would have... Why not just attack with everything? It's a little bit odd. Sure. I just need like a Storm of the Festival. It's fine. See, if you would have given something else lifelink, it would have been like pretty cool. It's got to math real quick. Half of 59. 26 is not half of 59. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could think of in this position that I'm in would have been like a Storm the Festival. I'm also thinking like Innkeeper, if I ever get in a position like this, I would have just gained back a crap ton of life in one fell swoop. It didn't look good for them initially. I'll attack in. Why can't I want to attack? Can I what? Can I not? I don't. It was bugged out. I couldn't actually target. But you got me, my dude. You got me. You angeled me. And we are back. So overall, the games didn't go very well. I think this deck only mustered 3 and 8. There was a lot of times where I just got overwhelmed. Our matchup that seemed to be the most popular was playing against like some sort of angel deck. You know, it's just one of those things that this deck is a little bit too slow, especially if it's on the draw. I just don't think it can kind of keep that momentum going. And even for a deck that plays 26 lands initially, and then I switched it to 27 lands, I honestly felt like somehow I was not getting my land drops when I needed them, even with hands when I opened up with like 3 lands. So that is kind of a little bit of a downfall. Would I recommend this as something to play competitively? Probably not, but if you're looking for something fun to play, maybe in the play queue, this could be a fun little deck, and when it does go off, it is pretty cool. So I'll probably trim it out, maybe do about like 5 or 6 games you'll probably have seen at this point. Just to kind of give you an idea of how the deck plays, maybe do 2-3 of the games where I actually won, and then probably cut the most exciting of the 2 games where I lost. But with that being said, if you like the video, hit that like button. It definitely helps out a lot. If you want to see a deck in a future video that I haven't done already, let me know down in the comments below. If you're new here, you want to know I post new videos on the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in the next video.